Good evening. Today I'm going to present to you about my partial report of my experience in Schneider Electric. Schneider Electric focuses on the management of electricity in general. It has a lot of products, it has a lot of plants which produces different things. The Tlaxcala plant focuses on breakers, switches, and different products. So my project's name is Smart Factory, and its objective is to digitalize each and every aspect possible of the plant. So if you can see the picture at the left, that's what a control center looks like. They are they're used to register the data of a line of production. So for example, good parts, bad parts, how much time it took. They display graphs, and the managers want to add more because right now there are 35 active and there are much more lines of production than 35. And my second task is to replace the end-on displays. The end-on displays are the ones located at the right. And if you can, and if you observe closely, I think you can agree with me that they look very old-fashioned. They are just lights, LEDs, and the team wants to change them for 75-inch screens and look much more modern and have everything much more digital. So for the objectives of the control centers is to add more, as I mentioned. If you can see the picture closely, you will see that there are screens in throughout the layout of the plant. There are 35 of them. However, there are a lot of lines of production which are not being monitored. Each one of the boxes with a letter represents a line of production. So if you can see, there's a lot that have to write down the number of bad parts and good parts, and it takes a lot of time. So with this, we will be able to register the things at real time and notice if there's a problem in production. So the objectives for the hand-on displays is to practically remove each one of them and add a 75-inch screen. They will be added two 75-inch screens back and forth for each one of the displays. This is due to the managers and the team have as a requirement great visibility from anywhere in the plant. So they have to be big screens, and you have to be able to see them from any side that you are in the plant. This will help a lot to the team because the displays, the end-on displays that are currently used, they just work with a button and the display turns on, and there's a little sound for the supervisors to hear and go help. But they don't have something that makes that I don't know that notifies their cell phone, for example, or their computer. They have to be aware, and this solution will help them a lot to make things much straightforward and easier. Luckily, there is a lot of plants of Schneider Electric throughout the world, around the world. Just in Mexico, there are 12 plants. And if you can see the picture at the left, you will see what the end-on displays look like in the plant in Ciudad de Mexico. They are using three screens to have a better visibility. However, we will be just using two screens. We believe that that's enough because they will be very big. However, we will be using practically the same system for the processing of data. So we will be using UPS and an uninterruptible power source, a computer which will be processing the data, and we'll have the lean digitization system and a keyboard and mouse so that we can use it. So what's this lean digitization system? This is the one that is in charge of connecting the plant, connecting all the team, connecting the supervisors, the operators, and that will be the soul of the end-ons and the control centers. So throughout this 4 weeks, it has been a slow process because it's very expensive to buy so many screens and computers in the same day and have them ready for the next day. So what I have been doing is planning for when these parts come and learning about the system they have. So, for example, the digitization system has been very interesting because that's their core, their brain for the plant because it's the one that reports the productivity, the efficiency in each line of production, is the one that registers the andon notifications. It sends a telegram notification to the supervisor's cell phone through the system when there's a problem. And I don't know, it's very interesting, and I have been learning a lot of it. And I hope that throughout the next period, throughout July, I am able to install several of these control centers in this place to learn much more of how the system works and how the line of production can be much better while being registered and analyzed. Schneider Electric, the evaluation I can give it is that it has a very great protocol for everything. They have a very organized process. They use different international protocols to maintain the plant clean because for them, hygiene means much bigger production, much better attitude from the workers. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you liked my presentation.